Hello golfers, Bryan Pate here. Got the PlaneMate on again in the 3 bands. In previous videos I used the red band just for demonstrations, but there's a small green band that can be used for chipping. So the attachment's going to go higher up on the golf club, and from there you can work on your little bump and runs, and also working on that French fry idea that the club is in line with the toe line, or that shaft on the ground, and the band's in line with it as well. From there we could relax a little bit, which makes a little pizza, and carry it through. So you can take a look at those 2 videos on YouTube if you want more information on them. But what I'm going to do is grab the longer green band. The red band, this is a little stronger band, so it's good for training at home, or if you're a stronger person and you want some more resistance. But what I'm going to do is move this attachment down on the golf club and put it on the smaller hole, and again setting up the toe where it's up and down. Put the back end, the attachment on the back side of the club face, clip it down, and you're set to go. So as I set up here, there's my long comfortable left arm or lead arm on top of the chest, trail arm soft, a little tension in the band. If we made small shots, again there's the tension staying on, and we could rotate into a finish. But what we want to talk about in this video is longer swings with this. So I can make a couple of rehearsals. As we're going back, we have some resistance. There's our French fries. As we turn a little bit more, we can maintain that tension on the band. From there, we can go ahead and relax just a little bit to create a wider pizza. And then from there, we could rotate through and stick that landing. What you can see from down the line view is this band is bisecting the forearm, and my hands are coming out lower and the club head's higher. So we're not going to be finishing back trying to lift this golf ball in the air. We're going to learn how to progress from these small motions to a little bigger motion in the backswing, taking that pressure of the band farther back in the backswing, a little softening and unwinding, and due to the speed, the club head's going to carry itself on just a little bit higher. So let me go ahead and clip this one out there for you so you could see. So I'm setting up to the top of the tee, keeping the tension on, a little off, and there's rotating to a finish. And what you'll notice is if I swing down the line, is coming through, this golf club's working its way left because I'm a right-handed golfer. It's not going down the target line. If it did, you can see that this band's going to go underneath the hands due to the club wanting to take on some excessive motion as opposed to pacing it with the body. Let me tee one more up here. And it's always good starting on a tee with this until you get really good at it, just so you can get the motions down. So as I'm set up to it, a couple little things I've noticed putting players into this is they'll try to keep the tension on the band and have the arm go too far across the chest. So I like to use that wide alignment rod on the ground. So as you're going back, almost feeling like the lead forearm is just a little bit inside of that, more in front of your chest, as opposed to getting too far in. Because now as I release some of the tension, that club's going to be way too far behind. So as we're doing it again, as the body's turning, there's the French fries. We go up a little more, creates a little pizza, soften, and as I'm softening, I'm just softening the wrists. I'm not letting my arms fall more behind me. So those are a couple things to keep an eye on in your golf swing with or without the PlaneMate. But feeling, okay, there's the golf club, tension's on, little tension's off, rotate through, and again I'm landing in the left heel. I can bounce in the left heel, my trail knees pointing down the target, and from down the line you could see the bottom of my shoes. So here's one more ball for you. Setting up, a little bit of tension, comfortably long trail arm, little motion back, and there's the Fleetwood finish, where you could see my lead arm isn't above my shoulder line, it's kind of on the shoulder line from down the line. So use these ideas if you have a PlaneMate. If not, you can click on the link below and order yours today, or use the visuals to help you improve your game. Where if I'm set up working on my swing and I have a mirror behind me, what would this feel like where the golf club feels a little bit lighter? I could picture that I have the band attached to my hip. Here would be letting off some of the slack. Here would be me rotating through, arms finishing in the same spot, where I'm not trying to lift the ball up in the air, and you can see how much higher my hands are finishing. So use this video to help improve your game and play better golf.